Hello everyone, my name is Gabriel Hood and welcome to a special presentation. Today we're going to look at parallels between Fatal Attraction and Save the Last Dance, two of the greatest hits by Paramount Pictures. I have always had interest in entertainment as a kid, so when I went to college at HBU I took cinema courses, participated in the Verbal Wings Improv Comedy, as well as joined the Satellite, student magazine for students by students, where I wrote articles regarding cinema and analysis. Then after I graduated, I've devoted myself to doing movie reviews on YouTube. And on my YouTube platform, my critique comes from observance, as well as the fact that entertainment is not just entertainment, that it also plays into power structures in our society. Movie reviews, when done this way, can be enlightening. And that's where I come in, with entertainment laced with education. That's what I'm about. Now let's parallel the social context of Fatal Attraction and Save the Last Dance. With Fatal Attraction, we have the gender politics because it focuses on the consequences of an affair between a married man and a single career woman, played respectively by Michael Douglas and Glenn Close. And despite Fatal Attraction's entertainment value, I found the movie's message to be rather misogynistic. Like, it doesn't say it, like the message doesn't seem don't commit infidelity because it's wrong, but because if you're a married man and you cheat on your wife with a woman, she might be psychotic. That's what the message seemed to be, rather than saying infidelity is wrong, period. And it didn't help that the movie paints Michael Douglas' character, Dan Gallagher, as a victim of Glenn Close's character's insanity, when in reality she was emotionally vulnerable. And after he pumps and dumps her and refuses to take accountability in his part, and for his part in the affair, like when she announces to him that she's pregnant, now she does retaliate in an extreme manner in regards to his rejection of her, but you expect me to sympathize with a man who violated his wedding vows?
I'm supposed to feel sorry for that bitch. I don't.
Many people felt that the portrayal of her character is misogynistic because back in the 80s and in the 90s, a lot of people, just weren't ready for women to take over in male-dominated positions, male-dominated careers. And not to mention the scene where Glenn Close's character announces to Michael Douglas' character that she's pregnant. That, to me, demonstrates the hypocrisy of people like Michael Douglas wants her to get an abortion because if not, it will expose his affair to his wife. But yet currently in real life, we have politicians trying to restrict women's reproductive rights, particularly abortion. So you're going to look down on women who have to ask for government assistance if the men who impregnate them decide not to be in their children's life. But in this movie, a man cheats on his wife with a woman, and she gets pregnant, and he expects her to get an abortion so his wife won't find out that he cheated.
You're an idiot!
So she does retaliate by boiling his bunny rabbit, among other things. And while the theatrical ending may be cathartic, that Michael Douglas' character's wife defends him by killing Glenn Close's character, many people didn't. Many people years later, including Glenn Close herself, didn't approve of it because it allowed Michael Douglas' character to walk away from the situation as if he was the victim the entire time, when in fact he's the reason, when in fact he brought this on himself. So in the original ending, Glenn Close's character commits suicide, and he takes the blame for it.
plan.
Robert.
I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.
Now we have the racial politics of Save the Last Dance, as it focuses on a teenage interracial couple played respectively by Julia Stiles and Sean Patrick Thomas. What I do appreciate about this movie is how it fleshes out both of the main characters as young human beings trying to navigate through an unforgiving world, and how they connect through their mutual love for dance, despite having very different tastes. Like Sarah being experienced in ballet, and Derek, his style is in the form of hip hop. What I also appreciate is how, despite their racial differences, their relationship was built on human connection. And Sarah needed companionship after her mother died, and it's through their relationship that Derek learns to stand up to peer pressure when his friends, especially Malachi, were up to no good, engaging in criminal behavior. And a bonus is that the movie doesn't blindly celebrate interracial coupling, because it explores the complications that ensue as a result. That Sarah had been so naive about her white privilege. It takes multiple events to wake her up, where Sarah had gotten into a physical altercation with Derek's ex-girlfriend Nikki, who had been antagonistic toward her from the beginning, but it was more amplified when Sarah got with Derek. And in the aftermath, Sarah's new friend Chanel, who's also Derek's sister, schools her, gives her a cultural lesson in white privilege. Derek, on the other hand, was struggling to balance the relationship between him and Sarah and his loyalty to Malachi, since he had taken a rap for them in the past in regards to petty crime. And despite the fact that we do get perspective from the supporting characters, his racial politics are hit and miss, since the film's main focus is on Sarah, and she's the protagonist but a white girl, so yeah. And some people didn't appreciate how the supporting characters were used as tragic examples of what not to do, especially if you grew up in the inner city, like obstacles like gang violence and teenage parenthood and all of that stuff. But all in all, despite its flaws, the movie does resonate even after 20 years. Now, my conclusion: Fatal Attraction and Save the Last Dance are entertaining in their own way. Although their respective messages may be conveyed in a problematic manner, especially when you view it through the 21st century lens, they're both still relatable to audiences, and it still maintain their entertainment value even long after its release. All in all, I still watch them from time to time because they're just that good, in my eyes at least. But all in all, it's good to parallel the social context of your favorite films, because after all, entertainment is a reflection of the values that our society upholds. That's it for now. Peace.